All right, we will now begin the Scrum interview. We'll start off with the written questions, and if you have a live question, we'll move to you next to make sure to use the hand raise feature. But we'll do first a question from Duan.
对于滔博而言，本次全球总决赛可以说并不尽如人意，尤其是你们是0-3的比分败给了 T1。你认为导致这次失败最主要的原因是什么呢？
我觉得是我们游戏的打法和他们就是对手，游戏的理解有很大区别吧，所以说感觉打起来很困难。
Hello Miko 选手，今天整体打得不太好的原因是不是状态上出现了什么样的波动？其实滔博今天也掏出了很多不一样的英雄和阵容，在赛前准备的时候有没有特别讨论过对方会做的一些 BP 呢？
其实我们对手的信息也不是特别了解嘛，所以说其实我们就准备好我们自己，要玩的一些英雄，然后上去就选出来这样子。
Okay, next question from Mice Esports. Mako, there is a lot of talk about Faker's aura, that some players may not be as aggressive or be very careful just to face him. You who challenged him for years, do you feel like that there is a kind of aura? What makes it harder to face?
其实有些人会说，就是 Maker 选手的一种类似于面对他的一种像魔咒一样的感觉，因为很多选手可能面对到他的时候就没有办法像之前打的那么有进攻性，或者是说打得非常非常的小心。然后所以说你已经和他面对面交手非常非常多年了，然后也想问一下你有没有感同身受，然后同时说你觉得为什么面对 Faker 选手可能会比较难以去应对呢？
我觉得就是 T1这支队伍就是，感觉他们的打法就是非常聪明吧，然后就是每一次世界赛其实，会有一些意想不到的一些英雄出来，然后其实我们在应对上面我觉得可能有点问题，所以说，会感觉就是每次遇到都打不过这种感觉。
So it feels like maybe for T1, the whole team, they really have a very smart playstyle. And besides of this, for all the World Championship, they can always have some champion choices that is out of our expectation. So maybe it's a little bit hard. Maybe, and we also got some issues to handle with that. So this could be the reason that why we rather didn't manage to perform so good facing against T1.
Okay, we'll take next question from Yume. Having into consideration the fact that T1 is the current world champion, was that something that made you feel some extra pressure at this stage of the championship?
今天你们面对到 T1，他们也是去年的一个世界冠军嘛，所以说这样的面对到去年的世界冠军，会不会让你们在这个全球总决赛的舞台上会感到额外的一些压力呢？
我觉得没有压力吧。其实今天能跟 T1在八强对决，其实是我觉得是一件就是很兴奋的事情吧。然后也就是可能我们作为一个挑战者嘛，然后我觉得没什么压力。
To be honest, I don't feel we have much pressure on our shoulder. And to be honest, and I really feel like I'm very excited that we're able to like face against T1 in the quarterfinals. We treat us as a challenger, so we don't have much pressure.
Okay, we'll move on to the other questions. So we'll start with Felipe from Mice Esports. Felipe, you might be on mute. Okay, we'll move on to Fusavi Grill, News Latam.
Hi, I'm Fusavi. My question is, how do you start the third map after a defeat as they in the second game? How do you reset your mind?
想问一下，可能在你们第二局失利之后，你们是怎么样来重新，就是尽可能的去稳住心态的呢？
其实输完第二局的话，会有点担心吧，但是感觉就是抱着就是下一场应该能赢的这种想法去打，然后就是其实把自己更多的负担抛掉吧，对。
So after the second game, we kind of try to throw away all the worries and try our best to have this kind of mentality that, yeah, guys, we can do it. We can win the next game. So we try not to have much pressure for the third game.
Great. We'll
Okay,
give
thank
next
you.
question to Chao Nguyen.
Hello, Michael. Test today underperformed compared to Swiss stage. What is it that gave your team such a hard time?
可能和你们瑞士轮的一个表现相比，今天你们没有能够表现得很好，所以说你觉得是为什么，让你们今天看起来是有些难的一场对决呢？
我觉得可能是在我们打瑞士轮就是备战 T1 的这个准备不是特别充分吧，然后就是我们在英雄的选择或者说是应对上面，我觉得没有对方做得好。
So maybe from the Swiss stage until now, in terms of the preparation towards T1, we feels like we didn't like manage to have the very full preparation for the game, and maybe for some champion choices and how we can handle with their draft for those parts, we didn't do it quite good for today's game.
Okay, we'll give next question to Gabriel Marcelo.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Marcelo from Gamer Agency. What was the most challenging aspect to stop from T1?
可能面对到 T1 的话，你觉得最难的是最具有挑战性的一个点会是什么呢？
我觉得就是他们的团队协作吧，就是可能在比拼团队协作上面，我觉得就是我们比较欠缺吧。这个方面我觉得他们做得很好。
So I like to say maybe the most challenging part is facing against T1 synergy, because it feels like T1 they really play as a team and they have a very good teamwork. So this part is some part that we didn't manage to showcase today.
Thank you.
Great. We'll give the next question to Cloud.
Hi, this is Cloud Sitki. I wanted to ask Mako why TES didn't decide to go red side game 3. At least, see what T1 were going to do with Yone and Aurora bands.
Why they didn't choose the right side, right?
Yeah, why game 3 they didn't choose red side?
那他们也想问到，可能为什么你们第3局的时候没有选择红色方，然后来看一下，如果对方在蓝色方的话，会怎么样处理永恩和阿罗拉呢？
这个就是教练战术上面的考虑吧。所以说其实，然后现在这个我觉得就是可能我们整个队伍也觉得就是蓝色方稍微优势一点。对。
The set selection maybe is based on the coaching staffs for their strategy decisions, and for a team maybe we still think like blue side we prefer blue side a little bit for today's game.
Great. And we'll take one last question from Pedro Romero.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Mako, likewise, commiserations on the defeat. Now that the team's journey in this competition comes to an end, I want to ask you more so just how do you kind of look back on the year overall, from the start of spring up until the very end? What do you think was the biggest takeaways, positives or negatives for you? And how do you think you will take that forward into next year?
可能你们世界赛的旅程就要到此告一段落了，但是还是想请 Mako 选手稍微回顾一下今年的一个旅程，从春季赛一路走来到现在，你觉得你们收获最大的一点会是什么呢？可以是积极的，也可以是一些负面一点的。
我觉得就是今年1年的旅程还是蛮辛苦的吧，也是很充实的。我觉得我们今年打了很多比赛，包括 MSI 和那个沙特杯吧。其实虽然可能都是有一些波折吧，但是我觉得我们在从中其实也学习到了很多经验，然后就是也从不同的队伍身上就是学到很多不同的风格吧，然后就是感觉自己身上也是这1年来有很多变化吧，就是觉得就是在打比赛的过程当中，自己可以打得更收放自如吧。
So definitely, I feel like for the whole year is not an easy one, but also I feel like we really learned a lot from the whole journey because we have so many different matches. We have like MSI, EWC. We have so many games played on stage. Definitely, we got some fluctuations, we got some up and downs, but definitely we learned a lot from this whole journey. We learned like different play style from those kind of matches. And personally speaking, I also feel as Meiko, as a pro player, I also got so many changes through the whole process of like having those matches. I kind of be more, free to like have different styles, kind of more enjoy the game.
Great, that's a wrap for this scrum. Thank you, esports, and thank you, everybody.
Recording in progress.
All right, we can finally get started. So we'll start with the written questions first with PentaQ.
最后一局的时候，波比丝血锤走了对面，当时的心情如何，以及如何评价对手第二把的阵容？ 마지막 세트 할 때 뽀비는 그 체력이 그렇게 안 좋았는데요. 그래도 상대방을 나려버렸잖아요. 그때 기분이 어땠는지 궁금하고, 그리고 상대방 2세트 조합을 어떻게 평가하시는지도 궁금합니다.
2세트요?
네.
일단 뽀삐궁 자체가 잘 쓰면은 좋다고 생각이 들어서 그런 부분에 있어서는 만족스러운 것 같고요. 상대편 2세트 뱀픽을 지금 생각해 보면은 까먹어서 잘 모르긴 한데
상대방은 탑 가리어 선택했고요. 그리고 제우스 선수는 탑 럼블 선택하셨습니다.
뭐 상대방 뱀픽도 잘 준비해왔다고 생각이 들고 저희도 그에 맞춰서 뱀픽을 짰기 때문에 그냥 서로서로 할 말이 있는 뱀픽이라고 생각했었던 것 같습니다.
其实作为波比来说的话，如何熟练运用大招是非常关键的，所以说那波锤走对方的选手，我也是比较满足的。其实对于第二局的 BP 是怎样的，我已经有点忘记了，但是我觉得我印象中我们双方那局的 BP 都是有备而来的，都是彼此有说法的阵容。
Okay, we'll take next question from Gosu Gamers. It was a very difficult summer split for T1 this year, and yet you guys have vastly improved. What steps did your team take to come into Worlds performing much better?
올해 서머 시즌 굉장히 힘든 시간을 보내셨는데요. 이번에 월즈 와서 정말 급성장을 보여주고 계십니다. 월즈 어떤 식으로 준비하신 덕분에 이렇게 훨씬 나아진 경기력이 나온다고 생각하시나요?
일단은 썸머 때 저희가 부진을 했다고 생각은 드는데 아무래도 저희가 썸머 때 안 좋은 일들도 좀 많았던 것 같고 모든 게 겹쳐지면서 썸머 때 성적이 그렇게 좋지 않았다고 생각이 드는데 롤드컵 와서는 저희가 온전히 게임에만 집중할 수 있도록 뭔가의 세팅이 되어 있었기 때문에 저희의 본 실력이 나오는 것 같고 또 그리고 롤드컵 와서는 뭐 매번 롤드컵만 오면은 그래도 잘 되는 것 같아서 그런 부분도 영향이 좀 있는 것 같습니다.
Yeah, I can say that we were underperforming and we were having a little bit of a slump in the summer season. I think it's mostly because we had a lot of unfortunate events happening and breaking out against us throughout the summer season. So it was a collaboration of very unfortunate events as a whole. So we were not able to accomplish the kind of result that we all wanted. But as we headed to Worlds, we were in a situation where we can solely focus on the match and game itself. So I think we were able to kind of display our ultimate and our real performance. And also because we get to perform slightly better every time when we are at Worlds, I think it also kind of have a very positive impact to our performance.
Great. We'll now do esports focus.
请问欧诺选手认为今天队内哪个位置和对面差距最大？ 오늘 경기에서 어느 포지션이 상대팀과 가장 큰 차이를 보였다고 생각하시나요?
어느 포지션이요?
네.
글쎄요. 뭐 아무래도 전체적으로 모든 팀원들이 상대팀 라이너들보다 다 잘했다고 생각이 들기 때문에 그래서 이렇게 압도적인 3대0 스코어가 나오지 않았나 싶습니다.
这个还是有点难说，但是我觉得应该是我们五个人的表现都应该比对面的选手表现得更好一点，所以这才是为什么我们今天能够3-0压倒性的拿下比赛的胜利吧。
Next question from HKTK.
Hello owner，这里是香港媒体。其实前2天也有看到队伍选择了狐狸这个英雄，但是并没有赢下比赛。今天 T1 的狐狸却展现出了不一样的面貌。想问一下 T1 是怎么考虑狐狸这个英雄的？今天对位的也是顶尖的打野天选手，在赛前有没有去考虑做一些特别的准备去针对他呢？ 사실 어제 경기도 봤는데요. 사실 많은 팀들이 아리라는 챔피언을 선택했고 근데 아쉽게 경기를 이기지 못했습니다. 하지만 오늘 T1의 아리는 다른 모습을 많이 보여주셨고요. 그래서 T1에게 아리는 어떻게 생각하시는지 궁금하고, 그리고 오늘 상대방의 정글러 선수 텐 선수도 되게 잘하시는 선수라고 생각하고 경기하기 전에 텐 선수 위주로 많은 준비를 하셨나요?
일단 아리 같은 픽 같은 경우에는 저희도 어느 정도 좀 고평가를 하는 것 같고, 근데 아리 챔피언이 조금 날뛰려면은 뱀픽이 조금 그에 맞춰져야 된다 생각이 들어서 저희는 아리가 좀 편할 수 있는 구도를 어느 정도 만든 것 같고요. 그래서 오늘 경기 결과가 꽤나 나쁘지 않게 나왔던 것 같습니다. 그리고 정글 티안 선수 같은 경우에는 워낙 잘하는 선수고, 또 챔피언 폭 같은 경우에 초식도 잘 다루고 육식도 잘 다루기 때문에 그에 따라서 좀 많이 준비를 했었던 것 같고, 근데 이제 TS 미드 정글이 챔피언 폭이 뭔가 좀 꿰뚫기는 쉽다고 생각이 들어서 그에 맞춤 전략을 좀 잘 짜왔던 것 같습니다.
其实阿里这个英雄在我们队内一直是有获得一个高的评价的。我们在 BP 方面的话，也是会围绕阿里去打开一个配合，尽可能的去选择让阿里操作起来、玩起来比较舒服的这样一个阵容去准备的。所以说今天也是取得了不错的一个效果。那今天其实天选手的话，他是一名非常优秀的打野选手。那不管是草食英雄还是肉食英雄，他是玩的都非常好的。那对方的一个中野的英雄池以及配合方面的话，我们也是为此做了准备，然后想去帮助我们打开局面。
Great. We'll now take questions from the hand raise feature. We'll start with Gabriel.
Hi. What's your favorite composition of the day?
오늘 플레이했던 픽들 중에 오늘 3세트 중에 제일 좋았던 조합, 최애 조합은 무엇인가요? 뽑자면.
글쎄요, 그냥 그래도 이 세트에 제가 오랫동안 하지 못했던 신짜오라는 픽을 개인적으로 했기 때문에 재밌었던 것 같고, 또 그 챔피언이 지금 쓸 수 있는 메타라고 확신이 들었기 때문에 좀 득도 좀 가진 것 같아서 이 세트가 좀 잘 나온 것 같습니다.
I personally really like the comp we played in game 2 because I get to play Xin Zhao after such a long time finally. So I think I can say for sure now that current meta allows me to play Xin Zhao again, so I'm pretty happy.
And if you had to choose your semifinal rival, who would you like to be? Genji or FlyQuest?
4강전 상대 젠지나 플라이퀘스트 중에 어느 팀이 올라오면 좋겠나요?
글쎄요, 둘 다 안 올라와서 저희가 부전승으로 가면 좋겠는데, 뭐 한 팀이 온다 치면은 글쎄요, 뭐든지 뭐 둘 다 안 올라왔으면 좋겠지만 그래도 젠지가 올라올 것 같아서 젠지전을 잘 준비해야 될 것 같다고 생각합니다.
I actually just wish that no one makes to the semifinals and we automatically win, but it's impossible anyway. So I just don't want to face either of them, honestly. But it's likely that Genji will make it out, so we will do our best to prep for the Genji match.
Thank you.
We'll now move on to Felipe, Mice Esports.
Hello, good afternoon. T1, we're talking about a team that have never lost in quarterfinals at Worlds, and you guys are the current champions. But this team almost didn't qualify to Worlds. You had a difficult LCK this year, with Genji being the best team internally in Korea this year. What do you expect from the probable confrontation against Genji in the semifinals?
T1이라는 팀은 또 역사적으로 월드 8강에서 패배한 적이 없고 현재 디펜딩 챔피언이기도 하잖아요. 사실은 근데 LCK로 돌아가서 좀 보자면 월드 진출이 좌절될 뻔도 했고 사실 우여곡절이 많았습니다. 올해 한 해는 사실은 젠지의 압도적인 그런 활약이 좀 많이 두드러졌는데요. 만약에 또 젠지와의 매치업이 4강에서 성사된다면 어떤 경기가 나올 것 같나요?
글쎄요, 뭐 젠지랑 만나게 되면은 굉장히 많이 만나서 만나기 싫은 상대긴 하지만 어쨌든 저희가 꽤나 최근에 많이 졌던 기억들이 있어서 복수할 수 있는 기회라고 생각을 하고 또 큰 무대에서는 저희도 자신이 있기 때문에 그런 부분에서도 좀 자신감이 있을 것 같고요. 젠지가 와서 저희가 지든 이기든 후회 없는 경기를 하는 게 저는 개인적으로 목표이기 때문에 그런 점을 좀 이루고 싶고 네, 꼭 이기고 싶습니다. 젠지가 올라오게 된다면.
We faced Genji so many times, so we don't really want to face them again. But also, we have a lot of recent memories of losing to Genji, so it could be a chance for us to get our revenge. And we are also very confident when it comes to like bigger stages and like best of 5 formats. So I think that can also have a very possible positive effect to the result. Also, my personal goal for the potential Genji match is just leaving no regrets, regardless of the outcome. And I really wish we can meet that goal. I can meet that goal in the match, and I really want to take Genji down.
Okay, we'll take one last question from Fuzavi.
Hi, Honor. I'm Fusavi from Grail News. You talk about Genji. We know that in recent time, the results are not usually good. What words can you give to the fans who hope to see you world champion again?
젠지 말씀하셨고 젠지 상대로 최근에 사실은 이제 진 기억도 많다고 하셨잖아요. 그런 만큼 이제 T1이 다시 한번 우승하기를 바라는 팬분들께 혹시 하시고 싶은 말씀 있을까요? 다가오는 4강전에 대해서?
네, 뭐 팬분들도 저희를 많이 응원해 주신 걸 알아서 저희도 최선을 다해서 누가 어든 간에 최선을 다해서 멋진 경기를 만들어 드리고 싶고요. 저희가 최근에 젠지한테 많이 져서 젠지가 올라오게 되면은 저희가 질 거라고 생각하는 분들이 꽤나 많으실 거라고 생각이 드는데 그래도 뭐 그날만큼은 저희가 좀 더 잘해서 이길 수 있도록 노력을 많이 할 테니 팬분들도 많이 기대해 주셨으면 좋겠고 원래 했던 응원보다 더 격하게 해주시면은 저희도 힘이 나서 또 멋진 경기를 보여드릴 수 있다고 생각이 들기 때문에 멋있는 응원 부탁드리도록 하겠습니다.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also aware that all the fans are wanting us to, make it happen again. And we will do our best to deliver another amazing match to the fans. And yeah, we lost to Genji a lot recently, and a lot of people already know that. So if Genji are our opponent at the semifinals, a lot of people will expect us to actually, lose to them one more time. But I think just my personal thought, we will play our hearts out in order to, beat them this time around. So please keep supporting us. If you guys can send us even bigger love and even stronger energy on that day, we will be able to play even better thanks to your support. So I will look forward to your support as well. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Okay,
Owner,
thank
and
you.
thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.